I'm from South Korea. This is Sanghwan Park of Korea Internet and Security Agency. I'm going to present about the digital identity, innovations and collaboration use cases in Korea. I hope you could see the digital identity policy and use cases in Korea well. This slide is about digital identity and authentication trust policy framework in Korea. The first, the electronic signature certification. The Ministry of Science and ICT enacted Electronic Signature Act in 1999 to provide secure and trustworthy digital authentication services from the very early days of the internet. It supported the digital transformation across various sectors, such as public administration, finance, and e-commerce. In 2020, the Electronic Signature Act was comprehensively revised to promote digital authentication services led by private companies. The second one is the online identity verification services. The Korea Communications Commission has introduced the regulatory system to designate identity service providers in 2005 to prevent indiscriminate usage of residents' registration numbers for commercial purposes on the internet and to provide reliable online alternatives to the residents' registration numbers with the relying parties. The third is the blockchain DID services. The Korea government and KISA is expanding the blockchain DID services to protect users' privacies and to guarantee the data sovereignty of users in the rapidly evolving digital environment of Web3. The prominent example is the COVID-19 vaccination digital certificate issued by Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agencies in collaborations with private companies in Korea. Additionally, the Ministry of Interior and Safety issued the mobile driver's license in 2022 and the mobile residence registration card in 2025. The ministry has been spreading those digital IDs by making users self-sovereign IDs and verifiable credentials open and available to such a private digital wallet as Samsung Wallet. As for the private sectors, the Ministry of Science and ICT and KISA, my company, are actively discovering and supporting a variety of large-scale blockchain pilot projects since 2018. Well, since 2018, the MSIT and KISA have supported a total of 119 pilot projects. It included online voting, CBDC, and digital bets, and etc. And then based on these pilot projects, we have planned to develop blockchain-based digital wallet guidelines and to have planned to enact Blockchain Fundamental Act to further expand blockchain-based DID services. This slide is about the innovation and collaboration use cases based on blockchain DID technologies in Korea. The first case is mobile driver's license and mobile resident registration card. This innovation case is where the public agencies developed it first and then opened and allow the citizens self-sovereign IDs and verified credentials to be stored on the users' mobile own devices and in private digital wallets, thereby accelerated widespread adoption. As of 2024, more than 4 million people are using the mobile driver's license, which can be easily accessed on their own devices without carrying the physical card, because it has the same legal validity as a physical license card. In addition to the mobile driver's license, there is a similar mobile driver's license verification services by private mobile carriers. It is PassApp, which is not based on the blockchain DI technology, though. It also has same legal validity as the physical card. This innovation case of mobile PassApp that has the same legal validity as the physical card is largely attributable to the Ministry of Science and ICT in operating ICT regulatory sandbox systems. The other innovation case is COVID-19 vaccination digital certificates. This collaboration case is where the private company developed first and then proposed it to the public agency in Korea, and ultimately it became successful. As many of you here might recall, in 2021, Korea has been globally recognized as a leading and model case in overcoming COVID pandemic. Well, at that time, digital technology played a crucial role in these achievements. In 2021, the Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency actively adopted blockchain-based DID technologies. It is a privacy-preserving services proposed by the private companies to digitalize COVID-19 vaccination certificates. The COOV app, which was central to these efforts, was downloaded 43 million times and used over 8 billion times. It became an indispensable, essential app for complying with social distancing measures throughout the COVID-19 era. Finally, the Korea government and KISA will actively participate in and supports ITU and Open Wallet Foundation's projects on digital wallet trust framework, hoping Korea's innovation and collaboration use cases will help in some ways. This is final end of my presentation. Thank you for attention.
Hello. Today I'm going to talk about, during COVID-19, how South Korea have utilized decentralized ID as a root system of making the vaccination go well. So during COVID-19, South Korea, one of the countries that with 100% of mobile coverage. So we decided to move on for the online-based, blockchain-based mobile digital IDs. Then we made COOV. COOV is used by 43 million users in South Korea, and it was interoperable with EU and Singapore, which I will explain later. And it was also deployed in the wallet. The wallet SDK was deployed in other IT companies, IT platforms, and telecommunications companies, which also additionally generated 80 million wallets. This is the live capture of the dashboard. So maintaining a backend infrastructure system of 43 million population was very hard. But it was 100% uptime during 9 months and no errors. And at the maximum post, there was 120K transaction per second at max. For the global interoperability, we have used We have integrated the national database for the passports. So we have issued our global version of verifiable credential that can be used in global standards. And also, for the international compatibility of the data sets, we have used WHO DCC, WHO's data set, and Health Level 7. The most successful interoperability case was with Singapore. We both used the data set followed by the EU DCC data sets 1.3.0. And we had diplomatic channels open for the policy agreements between Singapore and South Korea. And by binding their digital identity to each other while using the same verifiable credential using public permission blockchain, it was very easy to recognize each other's and verify each other's verifiable credential using just by knowing the endpoints. So we have more technical details about this tomorrow. So please come to South Korea booth at South Korea session to learn more how we could achieve this interoperability and scalability at the same time 4 years ago. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Won-Seok Baek, and then I'm looking over the digital ID and the payment and blockchain technology at Samsung Electronics. So I'm the actually last presenter for before the break, and then time is already passed, so I'll be very quick. So I'm gonna tell you about the behind the story about the Samsung Wallet and then the digital ID in Korea. So Samsung Wallet actually started as the Samsung Pay back in 2015, exactly 10 years ago. And then soon after, we realized that the Samsung Pay needs not only payment, but also many other functions and features. For example, the membership, coupons, gift card, and nowadays student ID, car keys, and then you name it. There's many things into the Samsung Pay. So we decided that, okay, it's time to converting Samsung Pay into the Samsung Wallet. So we actually converted all Samsung Pay to the Samsung Wallet in year 2022, except Korea. So the reason why we still, at the time, maintaining a Samsung Pay brand is that in Korea, Samsung Pay was a huge brand and then a big success. So almost everybody used the Samsung Pay in Korea, and then it's so popular. So inside our team, there's a big debate about that. Okay, so it is really good to change it to the Samsung Pay into the Samsung Wallet. And then main of that debate, the real question is that, okay, to think about the wallet, and then what should be inside the wallet? So basically a credit card and then your ID, but we don't have ID in Korea right now. So that's why we cannot convert to the Samsung Wallet. So we worked together with the Korean government, and then actually in year 2024, officially launched the digital ID inside the Samsung Wallet. And then at that very day, we announced that the Samsung Pay will be the Samsung Wallet in Korea. So that's the story with the Samsung Wallet and then digital ID in Korea. And then details will follow tomorrow Korea session. So I hope to see many of you tomorrow. Thank you.